Hello, everyone. Welcome to another new moon energy here, this time for a new moon in Capricorn. So, of course, because we are talking about this new moon, we are talking about your rising sign, okay? So, definitely, right from the beginning, I would suggest that you look into your rising sign before anything. And just to give you a little bit of energy on this Capricorn archetype, okay? So, the Capricorn archetype talks about everything regarding work, right? This is someone that, first of all, we're talking about an earth sign, so extremely grounded, extremely dedicated. We're talking about responsibility, discipline, ambition, mastery, all of that. We could even be talking about the CEO, right? We're talking about the business owner. We're talking about that person that knows whatever they're doing now, it's going to bring a lot of fruits in the future. Of course, the ruler of this sign is Saturn. So right from there, you know about this discipline, right? The consistency, the the hard work and all of that. It's coming here, the taskmaster, right? All of that is coming up, and this is a sign that it's very grounded, right? And they know that they have to do work step by step, task by task, duty by duty, so that then they actually come into their fruition, right? Into all of that. So with that in mind, of course, you can look where is Capricorn in your sign, whether this is your rising sign or which house is it there, and you can understand a little bit more of what kind of energy it's going to be um, taking care of here for this new moon. So, and with that said, let's get started here. We'll check the 12 zodiac signs. We'll start with Aries all the way to Pisces. And remember to look first at your rising sign, secondly, at your sun sign, and third, at your moon sign. You can always check your Finna sign as well, okay? So we will start here taking some messages with tarot, and we'll check the mermaids as well, okay? So starting with Aries, thank you so much for being here. And if you could leave me a thumbs up right from the beginning, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so, so much for your help. And subscribe to my channel if you resonate with this content. Okay, so message for Aries for the new moon in Capricorn. Message here, please. I'm going to take two cards for you. Okay. Okay, so we have the strength. Yes, there is. This is great. And the Five of Swords. Beautiful. So what do we have here? We have here Aries looking after yourself and letting go of the past, letting go of people that doesn't serve you. So this could be a case here that for you, you could be looking into the people that you are surrounded by, the people that and situations that happened in the past. I could be talking to situations here, whether this is work, what this is personal relationships, siblings, whatever connections. We're talking a lot about connections here with the Five of Swords. I see here that you changed so much that it's not going to be doable anymore to fit with the people from the past. It's just not, I just don't fit there, right? I'm completely out. I've outgrown so much that it doesn't make sense to me anymore. So that's actually the message that I have here for Aries. It's good, it's powerful, I love it. It's a fire sign as well, right? Connecting to Leo here with the strength card. So there could be something with you, Leo in your chart could be very strong as well. I love that it came with this Five of Swords because I definitely see you living the path there, right? The past is in the past and I move forward because I'm brave, I'm strong, I done my work and all of that. So let's see what the mermaids want to say to Aries here. This is beautiful. Okay, transparency, exactly. So you are who you are. You've done the work. Look at that. Coral's wisdom says colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Exactly what we're talking about when it comes to Capricorn, right? You've been working yourself, you've been doing the work, you've been doing everything. You are exactly who you are. You are not showing a version of you that it's not. I mean, Aries is so transparent, right? The impulsivity, the fire, the let's move forward, let's make it happen, right? It says honest, authentic, genuine, present. Okay, so these cards fit absolutely beautiful, number 2 and 31. These cards fit absolutely beautiful here for Aries with this string card, right? This is who I am, and I cannot bring myself to be a small person because someone else wants me to. I rather just leave you where you are. We serve our purposes in this lifetime. Thank you so much. But I move forward from here. So this is so powerful. I mean, we're super pumped up for this message here. Okay. So that's what we have for Aries. So thank you so much. And now we move on to Taurus now. In moving to Taurus here, hello, thank you so much for being here. Please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if this is something that resonates with you. We're going to be checking your energies for this new moon in Capricorn. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. So um, let's take 2 cards from the tarot and then take 2 cards from the mermaids as well. So we have 8 of Pentacles. Yes, this is all about Capricorn, right? Hard work, doing the work, all of that good stuff. And the Emperor, yes. Wow, so powerful. This new moon, I'm feeling super empowered with this new moon actually. So we have the 8 of Pentacles and we have the Emperor. What are we talking about here? We're talking about putting the work in. We're talking about you decide that you are not selling yourself short anymore. We're having a lot of this expansive energy. Aries was as well super expensive. We are talking about I know my value and I work on myself every day. The discipline, the responsibility, the consistency, everything that it's connected to Capricorn is showing up here. You're an earth sign. You come from the earth as well. So, of course, you will be very strong into putting the work. Now, I do see here that some of you, even though the Eight of Cups talks about hard work, talks about learning, studying, and all of that, and trying to, it's not 100% the perfectionist, but that's what I'm feeling here. Someone is becoming so good at something that it becomes part of themselves. So I could be talking to Taurus that doing this work is just part of you. It doesn't feel so much, oh, there's a lot of hard work, this is hard. No, I see that during this full moon there's this sort of alchemy happening, that it just becomes natural. This is who you are, right? So, and this could be noticed. Oh, 2 cards. This could be noticed as well, okay, in the work. Wow, look at that beauty. We have beauty here. So this could be something regarding your personal life, okay, regarding beauty. And we have Yemaya here. Yemaya is the grandmother of the ocean, the primordial. Okay, so it's the protector of the children. So there could be something here regarding your beauty, your home, your children, all of that. If you have children, if you don't have children, we could be talking about protecting your projects, right? Remember the Emperor and the 8 of Pentacles there. Now, this is actually one of my favorite cards in this deck because look at her. She's so pretty and she's so natural. The beauty is so natural here, right? We have a lot of lotus flowers, and lotus flowers come from the mud. So there's hard work until they flourish and become this absolutely beautiful and priceless flowers, right? And then we have this one that it's so beautiful, this mermaid, that she's just nurturing this child. So there's something here about you nurturing something about yourself, or just nurturing yourself naturally, nurturing your energy, right? Because there's a lot of wisdom. I see a lot of wisdom. I look at these 2 cards, these 2 mermaids, they have long hair. So the long hair brings a lot of wisdom, right? A lot of sacred inner wisdom in it. And that's what I see here. This is the hard work you've been putting on. It's showing up. There's something about it's finally showing up. It's finally visible during this full moon onwards. Something here is visible regarding your energy, your hard work. And this is very strongly talking about career wise. And when we're talking about the beauty, I mean, beauty could be your industry. And you're showing up, you're showing what you do, maybe your services, maybe if you work in a place, like you're standing out. Okay, we went so long now. So that's what I have for Taurus. Thank you so much. And we move on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are doing the reading, as you know, for the new moon in Capricorn. So if you could leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, it's greatly appreciated. Helps me to grow and to pass the message for other person that might need to receive this message. So this is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. I would suggest strongly that first you check your rising sign, okay? Because we are focusing on the astrology part of things with this moon reading. Okay, so let's take two cards for you here from the tarot and then two cards from the mermaids. Let's see. Whoa, Eight of Pentacles. What else for Gemini, please? Okay, this is crazy. I did a reading just now for Taurus, if you haven't seen. This is a different deck. The Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. And I'll give you the cards that I got for Taurus. The Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. Completely different. This is out of the ordinary. What is this? Let's see. Let's see. There's definitely a lot of good stuff coming here. So let's continue here your reading. So Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor here. As I was talking to Taurus, I feel sort of similar energy here, not 100%, but I feel similar energy here. However, for Gemini, I see that this could actually start a brand new beginning for you. This could be a brand new beginning in terms of whether this is a career change or this is a new position or you are learning something new to upskill yourself, to go up, to be promoted. There's something here that I see. There's an opportunity for you to work on something new to go up, okay? Because I see you becoming the emperor in some sort of situation here, whether this is a manager, whether this is a supervisor, a team lead, you name it, right? What kind of industry you work on. It could even be, this could even be you working so hard on something to become your own boss, okay? And you could be already working on something, but the work is increasing. So there's something about the work increasing or the learning increasing. That kind of energy is showing up very, very strong here. But for sure, we are talking about you standing out, you having more freedom when it comes to the work. There's a lot of work related energy here today, okay? So we are definitely talking about you in the workplace, you in your place of work. I'm hearing for a lot of people this could be a promotion. Okay, this could be a promotion that is happening. If you are in a field, in a position, that there is a chance, there is an opportunity for a promotion. If it's not, this could actually be a new job, a new part here that is coming up, okay, a new opportunity. But let's see what the mermaids have to say for Gemini. Two cards, thank you. One is here. Okay, one more for Gemini, please. Thank you. One more for Gemini. Doesn't want to count. Yes, it did. Okay. Right. So what do we have here? Lemuria returns. We have a lot of cards where they're pregnant, so they have a baby. So this could be talking about your project. Okay. Earthy spirituality. we're talking about an earth sign, Capricorn here. Community, ocean conservation. So we could be talking about you regarding someone. We have honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So we could be talking not specifically about man, but we could be talking about the divine masculine of something. The divine masculine, right? Taking ownership, taking action, because the masculine talks about that, taking action, going the distance, right? Not just holding so much. After having this, really feels like the two energies, divine masculine and feminine here. That's actually what I have here for you. It's the energy of the two, right? It's the blending that comes up. I'm hearing a lot of beeps here. There's nothing beeping here. So this could be a sign for you. Maybe phones ringing, maybe messages. You could receive messages. So stay tuned to that. Okay, pay attention, because honor the masculine here could actually be talking about a message that you have to reply quite quite fast, right? 1313, as I'm talking about that. So this could be something that you have to take action quite immediately, okay, from a grounded place, right? Because we have here the earthy spirituality. So from a very emotional stable, okay, you're very grounded here. So this is very strongly, to me, Gemini, this is asking you to make sure that you are grounded when you have to make your decisions. So I would, right from the first thing, early morning, all right, try to remain grounded so that during the day you are more consistent and you are more disciplined when it comes to make a decision here, okay. Really nice message here for Gemini. So thank you so much. And we move on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Reminding you this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign, suggesting that the first one that you see is your rising sign. Okay. So let's see what comes up. Please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you resonate with this content. So let's get started. Two messages here from the tarot and then two messages from the mermaid. So we start with the moon here for Cancer. What else? Your card, right? And the Seven of Wands. Okay, great. I like this card here coming up for Cancer. What are we talking about? We're talking about going even with fear, okay? Taking action even with fear, because the moon talks about the unseen. The moon talks about the uncertainty. The moon talks, because it's at nighttime, right? So at nighttime, we don't know what's coming up, but I do have here with the Seven of Wands, look at this person. This person is here. She's ready to go, right? She has one wand. She has the other six pointing at her, but she's fearless. She has no issues about it. She says, I am going to go, because the moon suggests that I move forward. There's a big field, but there's only one way, and I know where to go. I just follow the path. I just trust the moon. I trust my intuition. I trust my inner guidance. I trust my inner compass, because I know it will always guide me to the right place. Suit of Wands also connects with spirit, right? Guiding the moon, connecting specifically with your sign, specifically here with the nighttime. And there could be a lot of revelations, there could be a lot of ideas, there could be a lot of decisions that you tend to make at nighttime, when it's quiet, when the mind is just there. And I could be talking to people, they like to stare at the moon and the stars, and this is where you get your inspiration here, because of course Cancer is very emotional. Your ruler is the moon as well, so the emotions are there. We could also be talking here about the mother figure, right? The female part, because the moon, it's also the mother. So there could be some issues here, some situations that it's becoming crystal clear that you have to let go of something, of some issue, of some past wound with the mother figure in your life, and now it's the time for you to move forward. I could be talking to people that they have the necessity to always justify what they're doing, but it comes a time, it's like, I don't need to justify anymore, because I am who I am, and this is me, right? um so that's the energy that we have here during this new moon in Capricorn for you, which is absolutely beautiful. very nice. So one card, telepathy, is here. Okay. One more card for Cancer. Thank you. And we have wave of power. You see that we're talking about taking action, being yourself, not having to justify yourself. Exactly. So we have telepathy first, so we could actually have a connection with someone special here if you are single, or if you are in a relationship, we could be having this engaging more with the person. That's what I'm feeling here, connecting more with the person, understanding each other more. Okay, so nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. Now when you come to mind reading, we could be talking about, you miss someone and a person misses you, or you think about a person, the person texts you, is like, whoa, what's going on here, right? So it's that type of connection, that type of awareness that it's coming up. And then we have wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. So this is where to me this card is very strong connected with the Seven of Wands. Okay, this is me, this is my power, this is what I'm going to do, these are my decisions, I'm just going to bring that power from within and I'm going to take it. And that power could come from telepathy. Now telepathy doesn't have to be just with people, it could be just, with your guidance, you just connect, you just know. We're talking about, I'm reading telepathy, and what I'm feeling is magnetism. Okay, I understand, I know what people need, and I will mind read, right? I know what they need, so I'm going to show it that I have what they need. We could be talking about career, we could be talking about relationships, we could be talking about you feeling worthy of something more here in the future. Okay, but we definitely have this about breaking free. That's exactly what it is, breaking free. Okay, so that's for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. And to we move on to Leo. Hi, Leo. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Today we're doing, as you know, the new moon in Capricorn, and that's why you are here, because the title showed the new moon in Capricorn. So this is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. I'll suggest that first and foremost you check your rising sign, okay, and then the others, so you get a more holistic understanding of what's going on for you. If you could leave me a thumbs up there and subscribe to my channel, it's greatly appreciated. Of course, if this type of content resonates with you, and I'm sure it does, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. So let's see two messages from the tarot for Leo. Yes, so we have the Nine of Cups. One more card, please. Thank you. Thank you. And the Sun. Oh, your card is here. We have a lot of happiness here coming up. Okay, there's a lot of yellow here. So there's a lot of this beautiful energy coming up for you. Look at that. So there's a lot of recognition. There's a lot of having fun. There's a lot of opening to receive. So this new moon may potentially bring, wherever it is in your chart, we could actually be talking about someone here that is being recognized. Okay, that dreams are coming true, you are receiving messages, you are having epiphanies, you having that beautiful thing, good things are coming your way, right? The sun is about, it's about warmth, right? It's about home, it's about the masculine. We could be talking about the father figure as well, whether this is someone that you take into account as a father figure, but we could be talking about how you integrate the father figure in your life. I could be talking here to fathers as well, and how you show up as a father figure, or if you are, you know whatever it is, it's showing very strong the alignment with the father figure. Okay, now it's very beautiful because you have here a man and a child, so there could be actually a connection here, right? Now, I of course, this is a general reading, but what I'm getting here is like you could be, maybe some people will finally meeting someone that they take as a father figure. Okay, so they could have someone that they see like, yes, this is the person that I resonate with, right, as a father figure. I don't know, this feels there's something, okay? This feels deep. To be honest, what I'm talking right now, it feels deep. So there could be some people, maybe they were absent from their father, and someone comes into their life and they feel like, yes, this is the example that I want to follow. Okay, I mean, it could be an idol, could be a famous person, and you just decide to follow that person because you see how they, maybe they treat kids, and you feel more like, yes, that's the person that I want to follow. So that's a very nice energy here for you. And maybe some of you are becoming a father, so it's becoming that recognition of, I am the father, right? So we have guide, yes, a guide, a mentor. We're talking about the father figure, so it's not in vain that this card is coming up. We'll take one more, falling in love. Okay, perfect. So we have guide here, a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally, and then we also have falling in love, kissing the divine in another, in yourself. So, as we were talking about before, a guide here. So this could be someone that you rely on, okay, that you can count on. So there could be someone showing up in your life, like we said with the tarot. So it makes sense with the mermaids now. There could be someone here, and I just said before I took the cards, this could be you becoming a father, falling in love. So you could be falling in love with a new version of you. You could be falling in love with someone else, yes, but you could also falling in love with a project that is coming. Could be a baby, or it could be a project that is coming. So you are the father of the project, you are the owner of the project, so you can take this as metaphorically as you can. Again, we have the sun here, so there's something related to the sun, the archetype of the sun, the father, the warmth, the home, the responsibility, the taking action, the divine masculine energy is very strong here. Okay, and I do sense that the people that I'm talking to right now, they have, or they are working on their divine masculine, or they have a divine masculine energy coming out. But it's about, I'm not saying that I could have women here that are becoming masculine, no, not at all. What I'm saying is like the energy, the taking action, the take care of, all of that, it's coming, it's becoming stronger. Okay, it's becoming stronger, and it could come right now during this new moon. Remember to take 3 days before, 3 days after, so sort of the week around, that this becomes quite strong, and you could be taking more actions, and you could be opening up more with the sun and the nine of cups. You could be opening more for all the beautiful things that you have put in the work. They come to you. Okay, they are coming back to you. Oh, that was a great reading there. And that's all for Leo. Thank you so much. And we move on to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. I strongly suggest the first one that you watch is your rising sign. Okay. And then check the other ones for a more holistic way of what's coming up for you during the energy around this new moon in Capricorn. So let's take two cards here from the tarot for Virgo, please. Beautiful. We have the Hierophant and we have the Two of Swords here. So what is this telling me? This is telling me there's something here that you are being called to listen to. Okay, the Hierophant is the master, right? Is the teacher. I do see here there could be some of you having a teacher that is guiding you, because some way, somehow, there's something here, there's a target here that you're not able to see. So what is asking you, you have to feel before you can see something. We're talking about manifestation. You have to envision before it materializes, right? That's what I'm feeling here. And I see that you could be getting a mentor here. You could be getting someone that helps you. Someone here, a coach, maybe even a tarot reading that helps you to see things from a different perspective, that helps you to materialize something, but also helps you to connect with another. It's like connecting with a different version of you, with the version of you that has it all. We're really talking about manifestation here for Virgo, okay? There's a lot of um, potentially this Capricorn new moon is touching points very strongly, and plus we also have the influence of the Venus in Aquarius, that expansion, that communication, right? Connecting and talking and expanding, making it happen. And that's what it shows up here. To make it happen, you might need the help of someone here, okay? You might need the guide of someone to help you see things and find the right target. Because look at that, the Two of Swords here, it talks about communication. We're talking about communication. You have the crow here, and the crow is also aligned with the messages from spirit, right? And if you look at this, the cat is looking back. So the cat also is guiding her, because cats, cats, oh my God, cats are healers as well, right? So at the same time, it's like they're all in symphony here, but she doesn't understand. And look at that. It really feels to me they're both sending her messages through her emotions, but she's not able to because she's too focused on the material part. So before the material part comes, she needs to feel inside. It's like when you want something, right? For example, when you're a parent, right? And your kid is about to learn to watch, you already envision they gonna walk. So you trust so much that you don't give up until one day it happens, and it's the most incredible celebration in your life, right? Like it never happened before. I mean, if you want to see this, go and watch some reels about kids starting to walk, and you see the excitement, right? If you don't have a kid in your family or somewhere in your life, you will see that how exciting it is. Why? Because there's this already actualization in another plane, that it is happening, it happened already. The higher version of you, it happened already. So that's what it's like they are telling you it happened already somewhere else. You just have to feel it. What is it doing? Eyes closed, connecting with the inner guidance, teaching them how to do it so they can feel and they can understand who they are, what they're doing, what are they manifesting, their purpose, all of that stuff, okay? So that's a really nice message here for Virgo. So let's get two messages from the mermaids. So we're talking about a drift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Didn't we talk about manifestation and you feeling and you closing your eyes and going back in and understand right there? Because that's what we're talking, before she shouldn't be focusing on this, she has to focus on something else. And then we have sacrifice. There are those worth making, there are those that will destroy you. Okay, this card feels absolutely like a warning here in terms of pay attention who you trust. Okay, when we're talking about looking for a guide, for a mentor, for all of that. So always remember to look into that from a place of I feel comfortable with what this person is telling me. I feel comfortable. I don't feel like this feels weird. Because when you connect with the right person, it just opens. It's like when you come to a video here, if you connect with the voice of the person, yes, you're gonna stay. If it doesn't, you just let it go, right? It happens everywhere. Go to a class. If you are pumped with the excitement of the instructor, the teacher, you're gonna be like, yes, let's do it. If you don't, it feels like maybe this is not for me. Maybe it was just the environment there. Yes, it could be the actual exercise, but maybe it was the energy of the person is not compatible to yours. Doesn't mean the person is not good. It means that your energy is not compatible. So that person is not the right one to assist you and to guide you and to become the highest version of you. Okay, so it's more just about paying attention to that energy. Okay, Virgo. So That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. And we move on to Libra. Hi, Libra. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. And I would ask you if you could please leave me a thumbs up there. It helps me greatly to grow my channel and to pass the message to other person out there. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, you won't be here. So let's get started. Two messages for Libra, please. The Hermit, beautiful. And the Lovers. Oh, two major arcana here for Libra. Perfect. So we have the Hermit and we have the Lovers here. There is a decision. There could be coming a decision here during this new moon that you have to make, but the decision is not outside. The decision. Oh, sorry, you need to cover this. The decision is not outside. The decision is inside of you. So that's why this. Oh my God, this card is showing up first. Okay, like that. Scam. I don't understand the scammer. Sorry. So, um, going back to the Hermit, okay? The Hermit here. So we are seeing here that this person has, you could look like his feet are frozen here on the snow, right? So it's like, I cannot move outside, right? But you can move on the inside. You can travel on the inside. You can look for your light on the inside. So I feel that during this new moon, there could be an important decision because you have to make a decision here that you have to make with the Lovers, traditionally talking about a decision that you have to make. And yes, it could be a decision regarding relationships, right? It could be a decision between, do you want the old or the new? I could be talking to people that they could be interested in, to new people. So who do I want? A person that it's more connected with the divine masculine or the divine feminine. It depends here. Okay, am I attracted physically or spiritually? All of that is showing up here very, very strong with that Hermit as well. Now, what happens here with the Hermit as well that I'm feeling very strong is that sometimes you just have to shift a little bit so you don't have to remain for a very long time here in this position. If the Hermit brings the heat of the light into his feet, he can melt and he can walk. What is that telling me? That you just have to take action, maybe in a different way, so you can move, right? You have to use other, you have to play with other aspects of your life to make a decision. I this could make sense to some people. I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what the mermaids have to add to this reading here. This feels love, though. Libra feels love. Libra feels this could be a new connection coming up here. Okay, or you have, yes, sanctuary. Yeah, there's a lot of I need to go in within to make a decision in the mirror. Okay, perfect. So you have the sanctuary here. This mermaid is in a bathtub. um, Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. Now remember that this person just has to go there and make a decision. So this person is here in this bathtub on her own. So she needs her own space. The hermit does that, right? When he needs to go into, when you go into a hermit home, we're talking a lot about this solitude, right? Going within, being on my own, being comfortable with myself. There's so much here about personal development for you. We have the mirror, know thyself, self examination, seeing who you really are. Now, you could be seeing who you really are by the people that show up in your life, okay? By the kind of people that you are attracting here. But for you to attract the right person, I see that for you to attract it, to make the right decisions, you need to go back in. You need to spend time on your own to understand, to not be influenced by the outside, okay? And you can self-examine yourself, like the last card was saying here. It's very deep. Do I see a lot of decision here for you, Libra? No, I don't see a lot of decision. I see more a lot of internal inner search. Okay, inner search, that's what it's coming up very, very strong for you. So that's what we have for Libra. Thank you so much for being here. And we move on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Let's get started with your reading here for this new moon in Capricorn. Of course, I strongly recommend that you check first your rising sign and then all the others, okay? Sun, moon, and Venus. So let's see two cards from the tarot for Scorpio. What do we have here for you? Thank you. Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands. Whoa. Yes, we have a beginning that brings an ending of the past. A beginning, it's interesting because normally we talk about endings and new beginnings, but I see here that you need a new beginning to end something. Okay? Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Let me look a little bit because I feel like that's the message. But I can't just say that is the message, right? Doesn't feel right to say just that's the message, okay? Now we look at the Ace of Wands, and what do we look into? The hand of God, the hand of Spirit, the hand of the universe, okay? So something is being handed to you. What it is being handed to you, only you will know because it's a general reading, okay? Um, Something here, this feels more like information. This feels like information that you have the power to do something. So this could be by form of an inspiration, but this can also be handing it to you something that it's valuable for yourself. Okay, because the ace, it's about beginnings, right? There's something, a new beginning. If you ask me very strongly what I feel here from this card, I feel this is an opportunity for you to go somewhere else. Because when you look at the Ten of Wands, this is here, he is about to approach all these wands into a new village. Okay, so he's been carrying this all the way, and when he reaches the destination, he's going to drop the wands, right? Maybe the wands are the thing that are, it's the inspiration to keep going, right? So he doesn't give up, he doesn't return to the past. So there's an opportunity here for Scorpio to move forward, to go the distance, to move to a new place. Could be actually a new place here, that this new place is going to help you. Actually, there's a castle here as well, so we can very strongly be talking about a new place, the place where you are right now. It's causing a lot of turmoil, it's causing a lot of, and yes, it could be the environment, it could be the place where it is, the location, it could be the people around, whatever are the circumstances here. It feels like it's unbearable right now. 10 of Wands. I have to do everything on my own. I am not open to ask for help because I don't trust the people around. There's nothing there for me. So this could be a case where you've been asking so much for an open door, and the door comes with the new moon in Capricorn. The door comes, and you can move, and you can start over, and you can leave the past behind. Okay, and that's where a new beginning brings an old end. Time out and yearning. Okay, so time out, I like this. Time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Like maybe how many times have you been in solitude and contemplating, like, oh, the amount of things I'm going to be doing when I go to that place, when I move here, when I move there, when I do this, when I do that, right? And it could even be about meeting someone, right? I because you have yearning here, longing for someone, and desire separation and pining. So I really feel here this is more about, because we have number 40, I'm going to take this yearning in terms of wanting your own space, wanting your own thing, wanting to be alone. Okay, all of this energy is coming up very strong. I'm hearing a lot of noises in my house today, so there could be a lot of too noisy where you are, and you need space, you need silence, you need quiet, you need harmony, you need all of that. It is coming, okay? And most likely the doors will open from this new moon onwards. Great. Awesome stuff. So let's move on for Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up, for liking and subscribing to my channel. This is new moon in Scorpio. So let's start with the tarot and take two energies for you, reminding you that I strongly suggest you check first your rising sign and then the sun and the moon and Venus, okay? So let's start here with the tarot. 10 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles here. Okay, what do we have here? We have here most likely the end of a team, the end of a connection with someone, the end of connecting with a network, with a group of people, all of that. Why? Because it's necessary for you to connect with new people. I have here the need for change, the need to, I need to get rid of this to start that. So we could be talking about where you are, the community that you are inserted right now, the people that surround you, all of that, they don't match. They are, see, I'm even tired. Like, it's tiring to be here. It's tiring to deal with these people. They don't get me. They don't understand. They're not aligned with my goals. They don't align with who I am or who I'm becoming. They are not aligned with the higher version of me, and they keep pushing me down. I need to get out of here. I have a lot of energy here, just wanting to break free from a lot of situations, and it feels like this new moon in Capricorn, it's bringing that open door. Of course, it can be the effect as well of Venus in Aquarius, about that expansion, right? That openness, the connection, the traveling, the going, the all of that, right? So this energy is becoming very strong here for Sagittarius in terms of, I need to break free from these people. And it feels like the moment that you break free from some energy, straight away you open doors. You know, it's like decluttering, and straight away you open doors, right? It's like when you wake up in the morning, you open the blinds and you allow the sun. It was there waiting for you. The light has been all the way there, but only you can open the curtains and allow the sun to shine. So only you can decide to let go of this dense, repelling energy and open up to the new. You are the one who needs to do that. And believe me, you don't need to go into the stage. You just have to declare it to yourself and just detach from that energy so that new people can come into your life. Because I do see these are people aligned to you. See the three pentacles there. Different colors, different people, but they all come for the same purpose, whether this is working with spirit, um, you know, different ideas, you like to do the same crazy things, um, you like the same activities, whatever it is, okay? So let's just get two cards here for Sagittarius from the Mermaids. Yes, fertility. And fertility doesn't have to be specifically about children. Oh, Atlantis, yes. But it can be about new beginnings, like we're talking about new people, new communities, new groups, new homes, new careers, new friendships, all of that, okay? Now, fertility, we have potential, powerful, creating energy, initiation, energy. You see, that's the thing. It's about beginning something, moving towards something, nurturing something. Okay, this could be nurturing already the feeling of having that like-minded people around it. So exciting, right? And we have Atlantis, rapid development, excellent success. That's it. Again, there's Atlantis there, so you could be talking again about this movement. Okay, there's movement here. There's letting go of that to go that way, right? Nurturing. And like I said, the moment you decide that you don't want to be associated anymore with certain group and all of that, it opens up, right? The doors open for you. It's like when you open the curtains, the sun shines and shines bright to the whole place. So the whole of you becomes this beautiful shining, and you feel cared, you feel uh, integrated, you feel understood. There's just so much positivity come from it, okay? So open up to it, open up to it, Sagittarius, okay? So, and we move on to Capricorn. This is your new moon. This is you. let's see what the cards are bringing up to you. And just before we dive in, if you could please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, it's greatly appreciated. And I'm sure you'll be happy with all the readings that I post here constantly. Okay, so let's see, and please do check your rising sign first, then the sun, the moon, and Venus. Okay, so what are the messages here? Four of Cups, beautiful. One more for Capricorn. Queen of Swords, very, very nice. Okay, so what do we have here? We could have here this feeling of missing an opportunity. You feel that you missed something, you should have said something, Queen of Swords. You should have said something and you didn't. The opportunity is here for you. Okay, the great opportunity is here. We could actually be talking about, I don't know why, but I'm feeling that we could be talking about love. We could be talking about you telling someone how you feel about them, you being straightforward. Because the Queen of Swords, it is a sort of a cold energy, right? It's not, there's no emotion there. There's just very focused. And this is what I'm going to say, and I'll just say it. And I don't care if I'm hurting someone or not. But I feel like maybe this could have been the old version of you that you wanted to have said something, because you do have a lot of butterflies here, so there's a lot of transformation. So we could be talking about someone that has been transformed, and this person wants to show how much they have grew. I don't know what kind of energy this is, but to me this feels very emotional. This feels like I want them to see me, how much I have matured. Now I'm curious, because you don't have to show, the right people will know, right? You don't have to prove yourself. So I wonder if you're trying to prove yourself to someone or to yourself. I'm going to even take another card, because I'm a little bit curious about this. I didn't take any cards for other ones, so I'm just going to take one for you. I mean, it's your moon, right now, right? Let's see. I think that's the message I wanted to come out, because no card is coming out. So that's, yeah. I'll try one more time. If it doesn't come any card, we'll leave it like that. And we'll check. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yes. You see, a brand new start, a new beginning. There's something here happening for you, a brand new start. And this, like I was saying, this is not, reframe your mind. Reframe your mind, okay, Queen of Swords. Reframe your communication. You don't have to show to the world, to someone, the version of you that have matured, because at that time things happened because they needed to happen, and now there's a new cycle coming up, and there's a reason why you had to get out of a situation, you had to evolve, you had to grow, and then to move to the next one. Okay, so keep that in mind. Do keep that in mind. The new version of you is here for the right person. Okay, and the right person is right here. Why am I saying the right person is right here? Because the angel is here already handing the new cup while the person is looking here. Oh, maybe I should go back. Maybe I should tell. No, the new energy is here. The new energy is coming up. Okay. Now, what do we have? Visions, psychic visions, clairvoyance, seeing, out of body travel. Now, I don't take this card as, oh, you're going to be, developing all of the stuff. No, but I see you having more, there's a clear vision, understanding more. And this is where the mature, oh, I should do this or that. No, tap into yourself and understand yourself more. Go back within, okay? Because we also have experiments. This card reminds me very much of the Devil card, of the manipulation here. It says manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance. So if you go to the past, this is what you're going to experience. If you stay present and move forward, this is what you're going to experience. So you know what happened in the past, and you don't want to go there because you know what's there for you. You want to go there. You want to remain calm. You want to You want to focus on your personal development. You want to focus on who you are and who you are becoming. Don't focus on, remember, the Wheel of Fortune is here, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is telling you, stay strong, remain present. Otherwise, if you go back, this is the repetitive cycle that you're going to have. So you're going to go back to the old forms, the old self, the old manipulation, the all of that. So huge, huge inspiration here, message to keep moving forward and look ahead, not down, look ahead. Okay, Capricorn? So that's the message for you. Thank you so much. And we'll move on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign for the new moon in Capricorn. And of course, I'll strongly suggest that you listen first to your rising sign. Okay, so 2 cards. Wheel of Fortune, yes, for Aquarius. One, no, didn't come out. No, it did. Thank you. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Okay, we are definitely talking about a relationship or a new relationship or renewal of a relationship. If you ask me, this feels like a brand new relationship. I could be connecting to people that have been single for quite some time. I mean, Venus is in your sign now, so there could be definitely a lot of love and prosperity coming up for you. If you are in a relationship, we could be talking about a new cycle, okay, expansion, all of that good stuff that it's coming up in this new relationship. Also, for some other people, I do have the energy of a new way of connecting with yourself, because the Two of Cups can also be talking about you and your higher self. So you connecting with the highest version of you connecting with the version of you that has everything that you desire today. That version of you exists already, so you are connecting with that, and that's where the Wheel of Fortune is coming up here. Maybe you are wanting to move home, maybe you're wanting to go somewhere else, maybe you're wanting a healthier relationship or to make your relationship healthier. So I see you connecting with that version of you and asking, okay, higher self, what did you do in this relationship? How did you manage to do this? How did you manage to do that? Okay, so you're taking and you're connecting, and this could be by form of connecting with your higher self, meditations, okay, hypnosis, whatever it is, through your dreams and all of that. And it's coming up very strong, that energy that you are aligning and you are understanding and you are putting. But man, for some of you, this is a beautiful new relationship that it's coming up for you, and there's no way out, because this is absolutely meant for you. So stay open to that here. Let's see what the mermaids have to say to Aquarius. This is such a beautiful reading for you. Yes. So the first card, Sisterhood, beautiful. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Now, again, this could be a person here, even though it says sisterhood, but it's compatible souls. So you could actually finally connecting with someone that is aligned to you, okay? That is very aligned with your, I'm hearing they are aligned with your crazy ideas. So maybe for some people, your ideas are too crazy. Maybe for this person, like, let's do it, right? Let's just do it. I want to go and skydive. Let's do it. And maybe you tell someone else, I want to skydive. Like, you're crazy. Stay here. You're grounded here. It's okay. No, I want to go. Right. And then we have endurance. Keep going. This is definitely someone coming to you, that this person, 41 and 43, this person here really supports you. Right? Let's do it. Let's keep going. This is the only way. The only way is forward. It's not just remain still. It's to grow. It's to evolve. It's to keep moving. I like this energy. I really like this energy. I know it's a short message here for Aquarius, but boy, this is a strong one, because the energy and the excitement that I have here, I'm talking super fast right now, just connecting with the energy. So really keep doing it. Stay open. The new connection is here. The new person is here. The new version of you is here. Whatever it is here to stay. Okay, so take charge of that, Aquarius, and thank you so much. And finally, we move to Pisces. Hi, Pisces, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. let's get started here with your reading. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. So please, please, please check first your rising sign and leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. It is greatly appreciated. I'm sure you're going to love all the videos that I post constantly here. So let's take two cards from the tarot for Pisces. Three of Swords. Perfect. One more. Thank you. And the Devil. The end of a hard situation is coming up. Okay, there could be here, oh, sorry. There could be here actually the resolution of something, you understanding something, okay? There could have been a situation in the past that right now that you're not in the situation anymore, you understand better. So I do see a lot of clarity coming up here. There's clarity coming up with this situation. There's clarity coming up with decisions that you made in the past. It doesn't have to be just regarding relationships, but it could be a lot of situations that hurt you in the past. We could be talking about family members, we could be talking about siblings, we could be talking about friends that hurt you in the past, situations in the workplace that hurt you in the past, but you had to be outside of that to understand. Okay, and this is actually a Capricorn energy, and we're talking about Capricorn, so it could very strongly, because Capricorn really focus on work, we could actually be talking about situations that happened in the past that weren't very pleasant in the workplace. It's now making sense, and you are understanding what happened and why it happened, so you can actually heal. So there's a point of healing, there's a point of making peace with the past, because you finally understood. There's something here that you finally understand something, and it's like, oh, okay, I get it now. Now I understand. It wasn't, I'm hearing very strong, it wasn't about me. So you could have been hurt, maybe you lost a job, maybe something happened, but it wasn't about you. And I trust that nothing happens by coincidence, and it always helps on our soul's evolution, right? So, ooh, let's get the mermaid's message for Pisces. I want to take one more. So we'll take two messages from the mermaids for Pisces. One more, please. I think just one wants to come out. I'll take just one. Oh, no, two. Yes. So first we have the present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness, which is what we're talking about, right? Understanding your value. It was never about you, it was about other people. I mean, indirectly was about you, because you needed that situation to evolve. You needed that situation to be who you are today. Energy field adjustment or cleansing and health. We are talking very strongly about sacral chakra here, your emotions, suppressed emotions, your sexual energy, your creativity, all of that, finding peace and just allowing the energy, allowing those suppressed emotions to be released, right? You find, like I said, you finally understood what happened here, so you make peace and you're allowed, and you allow yourself to readjust your energy, realign your chakras, all of that good stuff. So this is a great point for you to, I feel like finally I can move forward. So that's very, very important for you. So this is so interesting. Just before we go, so we have number 3, and the first card here is number 12, 1 and 2, 3. And we have here number 15, 1 and 5, 6. And this card is number 6. So there's a lot of synchronicities between the number the number 3 and the number 6 here. It's very important to you. So this could be also very connected to yourself. Maybe the number 2 and the number 6 are kind of a confirmation for you, okay? So that's what I have for all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if this makes sense. And until next time, have a fantastic new moon. Take care.